team from India, we want to say thank you for giving us this opportunity and for having such a successful G20, where we are now moving forward and building, quite honestly, on what Prime Minister Modi and President Biden already had begun. Most importantly for us in G20 is to see progress so that when we gather as a world community, not just the G20 countries, but as the world community, we're ready to commit to a protocol on how we deal with preparation and response to future threats to the world, pandemic or otherwise. And so this is just a growing step, and we applaud India on the success of this G20 in moving us closer to being able to come together for that accord. G20, the World Health Assembly works on consensus. So that means bringing everybody on board, which is the thing we have to do. So we get everyone's buy-in. I think at the end of the day, everybody knows we can't let another world crisis hit us, a pandemic hit us like COVID did. We know we have to work together. It's making sure everyone recognizes what their role will be. Everyone will have a different role. By the way, this is where India's role has increased dramatically. I think Prime Minister Modi recognizes. I think the people of India recognize it. India's in a different place than it was a few decades ago. And as I expressed to my counterpart, the health minister, this is a moment in time where India can show that it is a world leader in this space. And so my firm belief is that the will to get to an accord is there. There's still some challenges that remain, but I think it's more making sure there's a clear understanding by all countries of what it means. Everyone will have to do something. When there's a saying in Spanish, cada uno puede contribuir su granito de arena. Every one of us can contribute our grain of sand as you build that mountain. And India is going to contribute more than just a few grains of sand, just as America will contribute more than just a few grains of sand. But everyone can contribute. And so every country in the world knows that they should contribute. But the contribution can look different. At the end of the day, though, we all have to do this together. Team from India, we want to say thank you for giving us this opportunity and for having such a successful G20, where we are now moving forward and building, quite honestly, on what Prime Minister Modi and President Biden already had begun. So, questions?